Let's go some Darkspawn. Thankfully, these guys are easy to take out. Excuse me, sir. Oh. Get this guy. Get this guy. There's a lot of Darkspawn. It makes sense, but, like, there's a lot. Oh, and there's an ochre over here. Okay, we got this. We got this. Oh, I'm not able to heal at all. I literally can't heal. I just wasted all those health poultices for nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh goodness. My game. My game. My poor game. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Where do we go from here? Where do I go from here?
Let's get started.
Where do I go? How do I? And my game is lagging like really bad right now. But how do I? Alright, I've got my tab on. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, it's... I don't know. It's because we're at the end game. That's the only thing I can think of right now. It's an old game. I wasn't sure if it was my internet or not. It's not you. I can assure you, it's not you, it's me. It's an old game. It is what it is.
On it.
Okay. I think it's kind of fixing itself. Yeah. It's just one of those things. But now I'm not 100% sure where to go. Because the only way to Redcliffe Castle that I remember from earlier is going through the mill. So I'm not sure if I have to go that way now or if there's another way. Because it wasn't letting me before, but since I got all of those Darkspawn, maybe the game will be like, sure, you can go there now. Yeah, no, it's not letting me. And Alistair... Yeah, it's still lacking a little bit. It's a little bit better. I don't know. Is there a way up here? I don't know where to go. Can I go to the castle now? To Redcliffe Castle. Okay. There we go. We can go this way. Yeah, I won't promise that the end game will be lag-free. Just just to put it out there, because it's already lacking. And the end game, there's a lot of Darkspawn in the end game, which I'm sure is the reason that my game is lacking like this. It is what it is. But this will probably be my one and only time playing Origins on stream, just because it is an older game, unless we get a remastered version, which I really hope we do in the future. I think that would be a really, really good thing. I would not hesitate to buy it, just so I can play it normally. Like, Inquisition rarely lags. I think even Dragon Age 2 doesn't really lag for me. Oh, here we go. More Darkspawn.
Be careful!
Thank you, Leliana.
You will fear me. On it. Show me what you've got. Make a preserve. Are we get our hands dirty?
Oh. Oh. We're frozen.
One for me. Come now. Defend yourself.
Up we go. Oh, the soldiers are helping us. Yay. I didn't realize they were here. Are you okay, dude? There's more?
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Huh?
You had it coming. No quarter. Desperation isn't ugly.
I feel like we should close the gate. Can we even do that anymore? I guess not. Oh no.
Fiends. Is that all you've got? You will have to fear me. Right. Stay still.
There we go. Anybody else? Anybody else want to try me?
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
Did the Darkspawn get into the castle?
Some did, yes, but we were able to close the gates and kill the ones in the courtyard. I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Take me inside. Let's just go.
I can take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Urgent news. Ooh, I didn't know that. It was the Circle of Magi's tower was built by the Alvar 1,000 years ago. The more you know. That is one thing I like about Origins, is that sometimes you get little snippets of the lore in these loading screens, which I wish... I need a shower. I hope I won't miss the ending. I hope you won't either, but if you do, no worries. I'll be posting this on YouTube eventually. But, no, you probably won't miss the ending. We've still got a little bit of time before the ending, so no worries.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, but soon.
Attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
Uh-oh.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Uh-oh. Why did we think they were headed here?
The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Uh-oh.
Make her preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Then we're off to war. Let's do it.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have
Dun
some
dun dun.
I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Alright, is there a merchant here? Can there be a merchant here? Dwarf commander. Oh yeah, my dwarven people. Bodan, do you have health poultices?
Fancy meeting you here. I heard rumors that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And
With your discount. Yes, he's got some. Oh, Bodan, I could kiss you right now. It's not enough, but it is what it is. Alright, double baked Mabari Crunch. So yeah, that'll get us by for a little bit.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Oh, only what I heard in the old tales
It was
when.
said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Is this the best time for this one? Does the story have griffins in it?
Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child.
Oh. So does it have griffins in it or not?
Yes, there are griffins in this story. The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the Archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Aww. And what happened
The
then?
Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the Archdemon was dead and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
I mean, that's impressive, to lose no men. This story isn't about a specific battle, is it?
You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
Oh, I love when. Alright, where's... Okay, where am I supposed to go? I think I have to go upstairs. Gotta talk to Riordan. And then go to sleep, and nothing weird will happen. Nothing whatsoever. Loading screen. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's there.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say. There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Alright, let's go see.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I have... I assume it had something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
No, so it's up to the three of us to kill this thing?
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. one way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Uh-oh. Well, that'll be fun to sleep on.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Well, Morrigan, is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Does not need to be? What do you mean, Morrigan?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps, but that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Very well. What is your plan, Morrigan?
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
So this child becomes a darkspawn?
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
And you actually think Alistair will agree to this?
If you care for him as you seem to, you will convince him to. Consider what the alternative might be. Do you think Alistair will fail to do his duty as the future king and save his country? And if you take the blow instead, he loses the woman he loves. How do you think he would feel about that? I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
Wait, I want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
The child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt.
Fair enough.
It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
And what do you intend to do with this
I
child?
do not wish to tell you.
No, I insist.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
And then what if Alistair wants to see that child?
I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return.
Alright, enough about the child.
Decided?
Why Alistair? Why not Riordan? Yeah, that's a good
I
question.
thought Riordan could be convinced he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
Alright, I'll do it.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Like, out of all the decisions that I've made in this game, I hate this decision so much. It feels very uncomfortable. But I know Elena would be the type to do it. Because more than anything, she wants to save Alistair. But, don't mind me. Just gonna steal your stuff.
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Ooh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
We need to talk.
Oh. I guess whatever Morrigan had to say, it's big.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
I love you. You know that, right?
Could you make it sound more ominous? Tell me already.
What if I told you there was a way to avoid dying tomorrow?
You mean with the Archdemon, right? If you mean running away, I can't do that, but you don't mean that, do you? What is this about?
Your wildest dreams come true. Sex with Morrigan. I need you to take part in a magic ritual.
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
You need to sleep with her.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the Archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
It's some kind of ancient magic. Flemeth's probably.
Well, that's reassuring. Wait, no it isn't. Look, even if I was willing to entertain this idea, and I'm not saying I am, is this really what you want me to do? Are you sure?
Oh, I hate the fact that I have to persuade him. But, yeah.
I do trust you. If this is what you think is best, I'll do it. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
Just the fact that he just definitely does not want to do it makes me uncomfortable, but it's a really sticky situation.
Talk is done.
Great, so this isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be then? Has a decision been reached?
Alistair has agreed to your request.
Oh, you know, dinner would have been nice. Maybe a bit of wine. Or you could knock me out first.
Tempting. Still, I am glad to see that it has been done. Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
Like, why can't my character join at least? Just to make it a little less unbearable for him, you know? Oh. Oh. So loud. She really does love him so much, though. Like, she wouldn't do this unless there was any other option. And she's just gonna wait for him. Aww. I like that so much. I like that little scene so much better than the original cutscene. I'm back. Did I miss it? You missed something. You missed something. But no, not the official end of the game. We're gonna head that way now, I think. So yeah, we just had to make sure that everybody was gonna survive. What did I miss? The ritual, the Morgan baby ritual. I know, I hate it too. I hate it so much. Listen, if there was any other option, Elena would take it. I need the VOD. Don't worry, the VOD will be on Twitch. But yeah, no, I hated it. I hated it. Oh.
We have gathered all the forces we can.
I love it. Yeah. It really does feel intense. Like, we really are marching for war.
The Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance.
That's a lot of Dalish.
We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden.
Ooh, look at that sky.
That it will be enough.
I have to sneeze again. Excuse me, sorry.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This woman beside me is a native of Ferelden, risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. She is proof that glory is within reach of us all. She has survived despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here.
That's right.
Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor the sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Oh no. No, not that guy. Oh my god. Girl, get both daggers out. Why is one still on your back? You are a dual wielding dagger. Like, you're a dual wielder. Dual wield. Get both out. Oh, Elena. So funny. Yeah, the Archdemon. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight that, guys. Are we ready for it? Are we actually ready for it? Mentally, emotionally prepared. Imagine being in the first line to engage. Elena's better than me. So much better than me. She's so strong, so powerful, so badass. I would die in like less than 5 minutes. Let's be real here. Thank you. And look, we have all of our companions with us. Where's my dog? I'll actually blast 1,000 miles like you say. Darkspawn. Yeah. I feel that. Oh, there's my dog. Hello, can I run? Can I run? Okay, there we go. DAO, Girly Pop Edition. That's right. Can I actually just do some stabbing, please? There we go. Behead them.
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
So extra. I love how they're just standing here, just letting me kill them. Like, they just know that they are no match for me. Alright, what's happening? Can you guys die? Can you die? My game is lagging so bad, like, the Darkspawn just don't want to die. They're so stubborn. I swear to God if this crashes. Okay. We're doing a save. We're doing a save. Oh, I can't save. Shoot. Yeah, 2 frames per second. I knew it was gonna be bad. I really did. It's really bad right now. And it's just because we're in the end game. Come on.
Is that all you've got?
Oh my God, Lemon! Okay, well we can let's pause this. I don't know that it has. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's still somebody else. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the end game's just gonna take forever just because of these little moments. Come on. I almost kind of want to switch to bow and arrow a little bit. Maybe? Not really. No, that's not working.
Only one shall stand.
Alright. Come here. Come for death. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, can I I'm gonna level up real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. Dual weapon mastery. Heck yeah. Oh. I know there's more enemies. Okay.
Got him.
Yeah, you do, Wen. You got him. Everyone's just ganging up on this one guy who just refuses to die. Oh my gosh. You know what? Maybe the lags are a little bit funny. Maybe we can laugh at it a little bit, as annoying as it is. There we go. Smooth like butter now. Well, let's not look too hard, or else it will start giving me issues again. Oh, Riordan's here as well. And they're just coming out one by one. I'm like, do I even need to really chase after them at this point? Also, Zevran, why do you have a bow? Should I try?
Here comes trouble. Right. On it. On your guard.
Just for shits and giggles. Alright. What if we go... Quest updated. Speak with Riordan. Okay. He's back this way somewhere. I am gonna go ahead and save my game, though. There you are, bestie.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Alright. How are we gonna fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
Oh, good.
You want to draw the dragon's attention?
Because I really wanted to go back to Fort Draken.
Though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Alright, do you know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited.
Okay.
Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Well, I do want to take Alistair.
Yes.
I think Wynn is a wise choice because she's our healer and support. I'm thinking Leliana. I think I want to take Leliana with me. We haven't taken her in a while. This is like my main group makeup that I really like for this final battle. I would take Morrigan with me, but I think I need an archer. I don't know why Zevran has his bow out. That's one thing I'm like kind of confused about. I'm like, Bessie, when have you ever used a bow?
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Who should lead? I usually have Sten lead. I think that makes the most sense.
Very likely.
Morrigan.
That should be sufficient.
I don't know if she's good. Like leader material.
You for what you face now.
I'm kissing Sten.
May the Maker watch over you.
Hell yeah. I support.
So this is it then. All that we've been through.
No, I know what you meant, Lemon. You want to kiss Sten. I know you.
Proud, infinitely proud to have called you friend.
Oh.
And may the Maker smile fortune upon us.
When?
So, this is it.
Ogren. Looks like it. I mean, I do. I don't blame you.
You took in a drunken disgrace of an Orzammar warrior. You gave me a reason to fight and the will to keep going. You helped me find the one woman in the sodding world who might put up with me. And you helped me get past Bronca so I could have someone new. I owe you a lot, Warden. I consider it a fine honor to die for you and your cause.
We'll make it through this, Ogren.
We might, and we might not. I'm betting on not.
Kind of cute, yeah. Like, this last conversation with Ogren is kind of sweet.
I will be the warrior you taught me to be.
It doesn't make up for everything else he said in the game, but...
Next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. It's not that I'm worried about it perishing necessarily. Let's face it, I will be alive long after it has turned to dust anyhow.
Thanks,
Still,
Shale.
things have been so much more interesting since it activated me. Shame to end that, really.
No need to worry. I'll be back.
Of course it will. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
No, Scratch! No!
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help, Sten.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Are you... Probably.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
So here we part ways. You do not wish me to stand by you in the end?
Oh, no. Against a dragon? Are you sure you'd want to?
You know, you may be right. In truth, for a true friend such as yourself, I would gladly storm the Dark City itself. Do not doubt it. Let me wish you well, and may we shake hands again in victory when all of this is done.
After all that, I will not be going with you?
In your delicate condition?
I would still see this to the end, but so be it. Let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine.
Thank you for everything.
I did not know what it meant to have a friend once, but you I would gladly consider such. Go, slay your archdemon. Live gloriously, my friend.
You too, Morrigan.
So, this could be it. Soon this will be finished. One way or another.
I love you, Alistair.
And I love you. Always. I hope most of the people were able to flee on ships before the Horde got here.
I hope so too. Alright, let's level everybody up. Alright. Oh, win. Ah! I really didn't do much with Arcane Warrior with her. Oops. Oh well. Let's do Blizzard. I know so many other characters need to be leveled up as well, but alright, this is it, guys. So, let me think.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're counting on you, Warden.
Oh my gosh.
Make her watch over you!
Alright. Alright, here we go. Right into the thick of it. There's 2 ogres. Oh, no. Ew. Excuse me, how dare you attack my boyfriend with that? He's going to die. Oh! But he's gonna go out like a badass. Look at that slow-mo action. That is my man's right there. There's another ogre. I really don't think I need these crystals anymore. But I will take that health poultice. Alright, we gotta find this general. Deep mushroom. Thanks. Alright, let's read about these elves. The Dalish elves are powerful ranged combatants, but will not stand as long as other units in melee combat. The dwarves of Orzammar are battle-hardened infantry troops. They make for a strong defensive unit, but lack ranged weapons. Redcliffe. The soldiers of Redcliffe are hardy infantry troops loyal to Arl Eamon. They are useful against armored targets, but have no ranged weapons of their own. And for the mages of the Circle, are capable of unleashing deadly spells at any range, but are very weak in melee combat. So something to think about. And to use to our advantage.
Right.
Oh, there's his general. Remember at the beginning of the game, that ogre that was really hard to kill? Now they're so easy for us. Grab a health poultice. Actually, do a group heal. I know the group doesn't really need a heal, but I need Alistair alive. Bestie, bestie, bestie. Future husband of mine. Need you alive and well. Alright, well, there's that general taken care of. Was that it? Oh, no, there are more guys. I was like, that was way too easy. I will take that, motherfucker. Okay, is that it? Was that it? Any more? Anybody else? Just a lot of screaming. Was that really it? Why do I remember there being so many more darkspawn? It's okay. Let me just make sure. Alright, let's go to the alienage. Ugh. Here, a second, my lip gloss. Ugh. Did I get it? Did I get it? I don't know. Time for general number 2. There we go. I got it. I got it, guys. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I can smell dinner being made. We're having steak for dinner. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Celebratory steak dinner for finishing the game. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine though. Imagine if my parents were like, yeah, time to celebrate. You finishing this game that you finished for sure. I hear something. Something's going on. Hello? Hello? All right, let's save. Well, and some moonwells. Well, welcome back. We are finishing the game now.
The gift of good timing, didn't he?
Yes, we are taking back the city.
Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
Should we have the elves help or should we have them get to safely? I feel like we should have them help.
Fight? But we have no armor and only simple weapons. We'll be slaughtered.
All right, you're right. Go to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
I won't let them die from me.
Run, all of you! Run for your lives!
It's okay, we got this. We'll be fine. We can always call for backup if we need to. Oh. What backups do we have? So we have Redcliffe, we have the dwarves, we have the elves, and the mages. Alright, win, group heal time. I like using golems here if have them, else Dalish archers for theme. Ooh. Okay, bestie. Time to take another health poultice. Why am I missing? Why am I missing? You're better than this, Elena. Where even are the Dalish archers? I guess they're playing things really... Misdirection, Hex, Curse, I believe is... Oh! Okay, that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do real quick is... I'm gonna aim for these guys. Since they're just kind of standing there all awkwardly. Alright, we're getting some lag. Which we knew was gonna happen. It is what it is. There we go. Okay. Let's pause for a second. There we go. There we go. We knew it was gonna happen again. But it's alright. And they spawn in from the back by the tree-ish, so stream in from there, kind of like the Darkspawn does. Oh, okay. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, I think we're okay. I don't really need all these Darkspawn shields. I'm like, why don't they give me anything useful? All back is coming from the entry of the map, more or less, so triggering them and allowing all of them to spawn into the map and then go fight. Oh, that would be so smart. If only I thought about doing that. Oh, there's more coming. That's okay. We're actually doing okay. Ooh. We got some good stuff from that guy. Oh, there they are. Hi, besties. Shiani.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
Aww. Alright, so we got some good stuff, actually. Dawn Ring or Spiral. Ooh. And then let's have him wear that one. That's fine. And let's do another save, just to be safe. And then we can leave. And now that we've gotten the 2 generals, we can head to Fort Draken, I think. And try and battle this flippin' Archdemon. I don't know. Oh, wait. Is this... Where do I go? I think I gotta go the other way. And there's Alistair booming behind me. Ooh, but look at that sky. Ooh. I will say, out of all 3 end games, I think Origin does it the best. Because it... Oh. Just like moments like this, just make it feel all the more intense. Alright, so we can't... Oh, okay. We can't go this way. Palace District. Let's go! Let's go! I'm hearing something in the other room. I'm like, what is happening? Let's go! Maybe not. The 2 scary stairs. Yeah. I know, it's kind of an intense area. I don't know who I should call in for that one, because I feel like I should get some backup for this area. And I think I usually I usually do the dwarves for that area. I don't know if that's the route I'm going to take with it, but we will see. But I think we're going to cut to the others right now, which is another thing I really like about this, is that we get to cut to the others and see and fight as them and see how they do things. Dwarfs or knights I use here for some target fodder / tanking. Yeah. Yeah, I think I use the Redcliffe soldiers at the Archdemon, and I usually do dwarves here. I don't know if I should do it the other way around. Maybe. We'll see. I use mages there for the dragon. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually really smart. I don't know why I never did that before. Alright, we're holding the gates. We have to level up everybody because some of these people I forget about. Not that it's a good choice because they have the stalker spawns there and... Oh... What am I doing? We'll see. But not so common, so mostly works out. Find like 8 to 9 out of 10. Okay. We'll see. I gotta level everybody up. I have not used Ogren or Shale in a while. Whoops, sorry besties. And if it happens, it's mostly because you're losing the battle anyway or didn't take out the generals beforehand. Yeah, so we've taken out the generals.
Group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Oh, alright, saving the game. I'm gonna play as Zevran, because I think he's most like my warden. And I don't know why he wants to fight with his bow and arrow really badly right now, but this choke is good for archers, I found, but anything goes really, as it's kind of a bloodbath. Yeah. Zevran's, not an archer. Maybe I should have respected him that way, but I think it's a little too late now to think about stuff like that. Oh well. Wait, where's Morrigan? Standing in the little gatehouse trying to kill them all before they get into the choke. Ooh. We are OP. We definitely are. We're fine. There's Morrigan. What is she doing? Why can I not control Morrigan? Always is funny targeting priority, so they try and run past you. Yeah, see, like right here is useful for the bow and arrow, I feel like.
This won't take long.
Okay, now I should have him dual wield. So the rest is NPC allies. Yeah. Hello? Severin, bestie! Okay. Use your bow and arrow. Classic chasing them down. Yeah, right? Also, I hope Morgan's doing okay. I can't really pay attention to her, so I hope she's holding her own. Hey, Sten, you wanna actually do something? Also, Scratch is hanging out with both gangs. I don't know how he does it, but Mabari Warhounds, man. There's something else. Scratch is a god. Scratch, yeah. Scratch is the best. Scratch equals question mark? Scratch the Mabari. Best of any of us, truly. Morgan. Okay, good to know you're still okay.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
For the moment, yes.
Right away.
Yeah, Scratch is the Mabari. Scratch is named after the dog from Baldur's Gate 3, because at the time that I started this playthrough, I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 as well. So it just felt fitting. Also, my headset is beeping at me. We're just gonna ignore that. Why did the lag there make me laugh? I don't know. Why did it make you laugh? Shall I send word? Stands there. Yeah. Clearly not that big of a priority. Isn't it a male? Yeah. They call him good boy, etc. several times, or found a mod, headcanon. Yeah, so Scratch and Mabari are both male dogs from what I understand. So, yeah, I don't know. It just felt right. In other playthroughs that I've done Kuzland, I've named the dog after, like, the direwolves from Game of Thrones. I think that's always a fun thing to do as well. Game of Thrones hype, yes. Still have not caught up on the newest season of House of the Dragon. I need to get on that, but love Game of Thrones, except for the last season. Daenerys deserves better. I will die on that hill. I haven't watched House of the Dragon. It's interesting. I won't sit here and say it's as good as Game of Thrones, like the earlier seasons, but it's still good. It's still entertaining. It's basically a tragedy waiting to happen. And yes, Daenerys did deserve better. I'm named Barkspawn most of the time because that's the name Alistair gives it if all origins die / die at the joining. Ooh. Yeah, I remember a lot of people call the dog bark spawn, and I do that in my non-Kuzlin playthroughs, but for my Kuzlin playthroughs, I'm like, it doesn't work as well. Doesn't really make as much sense. And I'm all for accuracy, clearly. Time to fight. Yeah. This is it, guys. Yeah, guys, so Riordan's just gonna kill it. Game over here. Just kidding. I wish. I wish. But no, it's up to us. Ooh, yeah. He's dead. Rest in peace. Yeah. Elena. So sad. Let's, pour one out for Riordan. You ever use the ballistas here, or just long-range weapons? Ballistas? I don't really use them as much. I try to. Oh, versus the dragon? Yeah. Versus the dragon, I try to as much as possible. But I won't sit here and act like I'm the best when it comes to the ballista, so... But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do. Alright, let's take care of these archers situation. Can you heal my boyfriend for me? Actually? They seem to mainly be there for a melee-only party so that you can still do some damage. Yeah. That makes sense. Alright, let me see. There's some people... What if we... Let's call the dwarves for help. Yes. Oh. I don't know if right there is the best time to do that, but... Ouch. Oh, there are the dwarves. There's at least one dwarf. Where are they? Yeah, no, they're here. There's some of them. Group heal, group heal. Group heal, group heal. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're facing some lag. Alright, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We knew this would happen again. Oh, somebody died. Oh, Wind died. It's fine. Alright, time. Alright, Winnie Pooh. Those are some awkward dying noises. Where's Win? Where did she die at? I want to find Win. Where's Win? And now we're lagging again. Oh. This is really painful for me. Like, I hope you guys understand, as painful as it is for you, it is even more painful for me.
As you wish.
And I can't find Win. There she is. There she is. Win. Winnie Pooh. Oh, I can't revive her now. Do that, Overload. Yeah, more like Darkspawn Overload is what I've noticed. Alright. We're gonna take a health poultice. Okay. Oh, not the shrieks coming out of nowhere. That just made things even worse. Let's... Okay, maybe I should go melee. Help Alistair. Alright, can we go see Win now? Can we get Win back up? I don't think we can still. There she is. There she is. We'll do a cleansing aura for you. Don't you worry, bestie. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Yay! Oof.
As you wish.
Do I go in from... Where do I... I go this way, right? Yep. Yep, we gotta go this way. And, yep, we're gonna take care of that, don't you... Oh, again. Oh, she's parrying even. Good for you, Elena. You go, girl. I don't know if they patched it, but Templar and Dragon Age Inquisition was really strong. Like, Strike from Heaven and Cleanse should only work on enemy buffs and allied debuffs, but seems to be on any effect. So if you stun with the Strike, you were able to nuke with the Cleanse right away. Yeah, that is iconic. Maybe intended, but seemed unintended. We can pretend it was meant to be like that. Can I get a heal? Can I get a heal, Win? Can you heal me? I don't want to waste too many potions. Alright. Nope, still got some more to fight. Alright, can we go now? Can we go? I say we go. I said we go for it. Get. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me quick save. Let me quick save. I'm gonna go for it. Fort Draken, here we come. And I think we have to go through the fort in order to get to the Archdemon. If I remember correctly. I don't know. I think we have to go through some of it. I don't know how much we have to go through. But we have to go through Fort Draken. We have to get... Yeah, though, don't have to clear all rooms. Yeah, I don't think I will. Like, in my head, I know I'll want to, but, like, just gonna zoom through there. Yeah, little rave. Little rave. Little dancey dance. Little dancey dance for the wait. Just pretend there's some really good music going on here. Yeah, this is... We're struggling, but we're getting through it. It's a long stream. I think this is my longest stream yet, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know how I have this much energy, but I'm hyped. I'm like, let's go. Let's go! It is, but we stand. Yeah, I know a lot of streamers do normally stream for very long periods of time, and I'm always so impressed. I'm like, that could never be me, but here we are. I can do it. The epilogue. The epilogue, man, the epilogue. I'm also just like so hyped to finish with Origins. I'm excited to finish with Awakening too. Because I'm really excited for Dragon Age 2. Like I was doing a little messing around in there earlier and I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright. This seems like a good area. We'll see. We'll see. Not the dragon. Excuse me. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Okay. Let's bring the elves back. I'm gonna die. My character's gonna die. Unless we do a group heal. Nope, that didn't even work. So, that was... for absolutely no reason. Oh. I forgot about Alistair too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I said, see you later, Alistair. I can't do anything. I can't even group heal if I wanted to. We might just be done for, guys. Okay, okay. No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're so good. Alistair, I need you alive, I need you to live, I need you to live, I need you to live. Ow! Where's my body? When? Bring me back. Awakening is cool, but really hard to 100%. Agreed. Like, need fully pre-planned paths and convo utility schematics. It seems just as haphazardly. You miss out on, like, half of the party member-related content, even though you didn't really avoid doing stuff. Aside from that, I like it too. One big reason is because late game Origins Overload is fully cleaned up in Awakening, even though it's the same engine and whatnot. Something with the expansion just handles the higher levels, gears, and enemies so much better. Yeah, I can agree with that part for sure. But yeah, originally I was kind of hesitating on doing Awakening, but I think the reason I do want to do it is because of the characters that we meet and that show up in Dragon Age 2. I know some of the people who have been following this game aren't really familiar with the story as much. And so I kind of want to give them a chance to meet some of these characters before we meet them in Dragon Age 2. Can click the heals on the portraits top left if can't find them or want to minimize miss revived or whatever one tried to do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Wynn just died. What the heck? This is tough, man. This is tough. I'm like... Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Can you not die? Can you? There. Oh my god, no! I'm gonna die. Oh wait, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought I wasn't able to heal. Can't see this guy's health, so I'm just gonna start hitting buttons. There we go. That's what you get. I'm coming, Liliana! Liliana! Please don't die. Okay. Please, please tell me that was... Yeah, we'll see if we can do another cleansing aura.
Let's get started.
You did. You did. You did your best. That's all I can ask of you, Alistair. Alright. Let's see if I can loot. Okay. That... I don't care about the money. Just give me... Just give me the health potions, man. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I can smell dinner. It smells so good. It smells so good. Another little dancey dance. Another little dancey dance. It just feels really awkward in some of these loading screens. It's like, it's so quiet, and I'm just over here like, little dancey dance. Dance away the awkwardness. I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody asked me what I'm doing at this point. Alright, let's speedrun Fort Draken. We're gonna get through it in 10 minutes. Because we got 11 minutes till the next ad. Can't believe I'm still alive. Oh my gosh. Anderson3278, thank you so much for using your Prime to sub. I appreciate it. Okay, we got through. We got through. Yay. Okay. So anything to loot? Oh wow, didn't know I get a sticker. Just tossing a sub to a cool streamer. Yeah, of course. I try to do little incentives and things like that for those who do choose to subscribe. Just it's an added bonus for you guys because you know, you only get one Prime sub and you choose to use that on me. So I like to show my appreciation for you guys as much as possible. Cuz you guys are the best. Like, I don't know, I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, everybody's dead. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no. Not everybody. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Where's Alistair? Oh. He's doing his own thing. Oh. Yeah, I didn't mean to activate stealth. This is what I get for using the hotkeys. Alright. How are you guys doing? We good? We good. Okay. Not the conjurer. Look at that health bar. Oh, thank goodness for Win. If not for Win, I don't know what I would do. Okay. So, quick save again. Just going straight through. Let's grab this trap. Grab this trap. And I think they're all just gonna come out of the rooms, basically. Oh my gosh. Not the corpses again. You watch House of the Dragon? I do. I have not been caught up on the most recent season. I've seen some spoilers, but I don't want to be spoiled too much of the new season. But I did see the whole first season. Okay. Episode 3 should drop now-ish. Oh, like, as in right now? Like, because if you want to go, I totally understand. Like, I've been streaming a long time. Like, if you want to go watch your show, no worries. The VOD will be here. Also, I just realized Win is dead. Again. And I meant to do a cleansing aura to help her out, and I didn't do that. Okay. Alright. And no hurry, just recalled it when I saw what time it was. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah. No, I appreciate you guys for coming in, and if you ever need to leave, do not feel bad about it. A lot of corpse gall. Do I really need to get all this corpse gall, actually? I don't think I do. Not the Mabari.
Here I am.
No. And it's episode 4. Okay. Yeah, I need to catch up. I just have been really bad about catching up on my TV shows. I'm gonna be so real. I usually am pretty bad when it comes to catching up on TV shows, but I have been really bad as of lately. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, I remember this room. Now I can take all the stuff if I really want to. I kind of don't care, though. I kind of don't care.
On it.
I don't need that. Don't need that either.
Let's get started.
Yeah. No, I just want to quickly run straight through. Although I will lockpick this for some XP. So it's, I don't think it's through this room. Oh. A lot of bodies here. Oh! Santa! You're surrounded by darkspawn corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment.
The making of the House of the Dragon is kind of neat too. They're doing like mimic doc for a mini doc for each episode, like some of the extras from Game of Thrones or how Lord of the Rings was made. Ooh, kind of neat to see how stuff was done. Yeah, that is like right up my alley. So I will definitely have to check that out. Oh. Oh, I will take all of these. Thank you. See, we're blowing all of our money right now. Okay, actually, I don't think I need all that stuff. Although... Here you go. Take some stuff, why don't you? Like, do I even really need to sell this stuff? Doesn't matter. Silly long title, though, yeah. Like, we don't need to keep this stuff. Alright, yeah. We can get rid of that. We don't need that gift. Alright. So we have some health potions. And I think we're about to go into the final House of the Dragon, the house that the dragons built. Yeah, that is a long title. So what we're gonna do, not anime specific silly though, just repetitive. Yeah, I agree. Oh.
Right.
Oh, an elf fruit! Elf fruit, let's go!
What shall I do?
What shall you do? I guess we can't go in this room, even though it looks like there's something behind there, but... Then ask for reparations for the Kuzlans. That way you're queen of the kingdom, your family owning both of the only Terraniers in Ferelden, however, in Guarin. Then as warden commander, you get control of the Arling of Amaranthine, plus having 4 of the highest noble titles in the kingdom. Oh yeah, absolutely, we're doing that. Alright, is this where the Archdemon is? Or do I have to fight more? Oh, I was kind of hoping we would just fight the Archdemon right away. I didn't catch last stream. Is Logan alive? Gonna be sacrificed. He is unfortunately not alive. It just didn't seem fair for Elena to get her revenge on Arl Howe and not let Alistair get his revenge as well. Just character-wise. So he did in fact die. One day I will do a playthrough where I let him live. But today's not that day. Alistair. Don't die on me. Okay. Do I go through here now? Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? thought I just had to go and kill the Archdemon. I didn't think I had to do all that much anymore. Clearly, I am wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Oh, where do I go from here? What do I do? I think I go through here, maybe? This seems like... Yeah, there's enemies. This seems like the right way to go. Oh my gosh. Does Wen have any area of effect spells? I think she's got one. Alright. Go down, you foul beasts. You foul beasties. Oh, pfft. Wind died again. Did I ever do a cleansing aura for you? How many injuries do you have? Too many. Too many. Why do I have to wait for a cleansing aura? Did I really do one that recently?
As you wish. Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough.
Alright, I'm really... Okay. Greater health poultice. I will take that. Yeah, I really thought we were just gonna lead up to the Archdemon. Clearly, I'm mistaken. Also, please forgive the lag. Did I didn't even have to come in here. Where do I go? Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe it's this door? Yeah, it's gotta be this way. Alright, so there are quite a few traps. You guys got this, right? Oh, look at the health. Oh, Alistair. Oops. All right. Go down. Ooh. I keep forgetting to check Wynn's health. Alright, we have to do a cleansing aura. We have to do one. Moving on. I really hope... This seems like the right way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, autosave.
On it.
Queen Taryn, Arl, Elena Kuzlin of Relden, Guerin, and Amaranthine, and your brother Taryn Fergus Kuzlin of Highever. Something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. That is a lot of titles. And you know what? I'm so here for that. Elena deserves nothing but the best. Although right now she's not really getting it. She's kind of dying. Elena, don't die! Bestie! She might actually. Rest in peace. You were loved. Beloved by many. Here. Wynn, you come over this way. Oh. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, okay. We're gonna bring Elena back. Oh, and double check. It's not for reparations. It's titles and riches. One needs to ask for to gain Gwaren else just gets house titles, and you get those via Warden Commanders, so it's kind of empty or really lore friendly depending on the point of view. Okay. Take a poultice. Take a lesser poultice. Actually, take a greater health poultice when you... Okay. This is intense. Alright, alright. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do at the epilogue, what exactly we're gonna be asking for. I think it would be fun to get all those titles. Where's Alistair? But at the same time... I'm not sure. Okay. Time to wake up, bestie! Let's just do a regular intricate. Yeah, still, though, 4 titles, 3 nobility, and 1 royalty is mega powerhouse for one family house to own. Yeah, especially without heirs. Yeah, I agree. This
should be easy enough.
That's intense. I know we joke about Elena wanting power and everything. I don't know if she would want that many titles, because that's a little bit unfair. That's a little bit much, I think. Even for her, you know? But hey, who knows? Who knows what I'll be feeling at the end of the game? I mean, if anybody deserves those titles, it's gonna be Elena Kuzland, but... I think the last time I played Origins, I played with my Amel Hawk, and I think she wanted to be an advisor on the council. I don't think I'll do that again, because in a sense, Elena will already be doing that. I don't know what she's gonna ask for. I guess I'll have to see my options. I don't remember what all the options are. I know being an advisor for the king is one. She's kind of already doing that as queen. She could also... Yeah, titles and riches. I think you can try and ask to help the alienage, and it doesn't really work out as well. But I could see Elena wanting to do that. But maybe that just depends on your origin as well. Because I know that there are some origin-related boons you can ask for. And I forget what the Kuzlin one is. Unless it is just being queen. Which is fair enough. Don't. Yeah. Imagine I have my game crash right now. That would be really bad. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Final battle, guys. We got this. Let's fucking go. Get some hypes in chat. I'm a little scared. Okay. Whew. Let's call forth the mage. Archdemon Eurythemial. It disappeared. We did it, guys! Second time in the flesh and third, fourth if counting in dreams, right? Yeah. First time in the flesh. Not our first dragon that we killed, but definitely gonna be the hardest. Okay, group heal, group heal, group heal. We're already not doing so hot. It's fine. You can't choose this with this one as you can with both of the others. Yeah. I wish. Where's the health at? You're not even hitting anything, are you? Oh, maybe she is. But it's funny killing Big Dragon at low level by target choosing. I'm sure it is. We're pretty high level though, I think. Let's go ahead, grab a health poultice. Where'd it go? Oh, it went that way. Oops. I wonder if I should just... Okay. We're actually doing really well, all things considered. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Oh, Archdemon is up here. Archdemon, what are you doing? Bestie. I hope he doesn't die. That would be really bad. Oh, more Darkspawn. Most main heroes from the factions oh! That is right! The head mage. Oh, yeah, Irving. And then I would assume maybe Harrowmount would as well. First Enchanter, yeah. Oh, shit. We might be fucked. Okay, okay. Cannot use object? It's jammed? Dang it. Alright. Oh, I'm unjamming it. Harrowmont shouldn't be here. Oh, yeah, they don't really. But the Legion of the Dead Commander. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Can, Alright, it's up to me and Liliana. Liliana! Uh-oh. Guys, we're so screwed. I need win. Alright, I'm gonna take a greater health. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Elena Kuzland is the best. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me she is not the best. Oh my gosh. Why are all these darkspawns still here? Where are my mages? Where is anybody to help? Oh. I'm like, where is everybody? I'm gonna panic. It's up to her. That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh my god. Look at her go. Oh my god. Oh my god. She did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Ah. Oh. I really thought we were going to have to redo that fight. Oh. I bet it's a really emotional moment when you do sacrifice your warden. I'm gonna have to do a playthrough of that at some point. I can't. Yeah, I've never done that ever. Me neither. I've never done that because I do get attached to my characters too much. But I want to do that at some point. And just have that emotional impact and just be completely fucking wrecked because I hate myself apparently. Not by choice really, but because most of mine either were already with Morgan or had a power trip thing going on. Yeah. So wait, so your warden is dead? No, not my warden. Your warden can die, absolutely. Depending on the choices that you make, but we went with the living round. But one of these days, I'll get around to doing that. Maybe I'll do it. Because here's the thing. My next playthrough, I want to romance Zevran. I don't know if I can do that to him. I don't know. Because apparently, if you romance Zevran and your warden dies, he, like, never takes another lover. Like, he... And I feel guilty if I do that to him. But at the same time, I'm like, but the angst, though. Like, the drama of it. I don't know. We'll see. It's been a while since I played Origins. I thought the one who deals the blow is the one who dies. Yeah, so if you don't do the magic ritual with Morrigan, and you are not romancing Alistair and take him with you, you're the one who takes the killing blow and your warden can die. What the? Oh my gosh, they must be watching TV. I just heard surround sound going on. So yeah, so that's how your warden can die. It's very tragic. It's very sad. There's like a whole funeral and everything for it. I've seen other people do that. I have not done it myself. I don't know if I have the strength, but my next playthrough, my next Origins playthrough, I'm gonna do it. For sure. Because that would be... I love the drama a little bit. Oh.
And then it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads.
And there he is, my husband.
But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Oh, the ritual. Oh yeah, Bioware canon is Femme Dalish sacrifice. Yeah.
Eldon had been saved, and the entire
Rip.
kingdom rose up to joyously
Forgot about the ritual. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm not doing the tragic hero story. We're doing the Elena Kuzland wants power a little bit. Revenge for her family. Live happily ever after with Alistair in his castle. Get all these titles for herself, you know. I won't say power trip necessarily. She has her reasons. So we claim Guerin now too, or counselor. What are we doing? I'm gonna look at the options and see what I think Elena would choose. Cause I don't know if she would necessarily take another title, another piece of land. Like I imagine that's a lot of work for somebody. It's like a lot of work. So yeah, she has nobility training and all of that, but I don't think she's got that much training. I think that goes a little above and beyond her skill set that she learned from her family, but who knows. For someone that then leaves the land, it's only by name. Not sure she visits more than twice ever. Yeah. Which isn't really fair to the people of Gorin, because I would imagine that they want somebody who actually cares about them. But I don't know much about Gorin to begin with, so I'm not... It might just be a small little place, if I can remember correctly. I think it's just like a small little region, little town. Even more so as Honora still lives, probably. Ooh, yeah. I feel like the people of Guarin probably wouldn't like her very much if they like Loghain. That could cause some issues later on down the line. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe she'll give that to somebody else. Like, maybe she'll be the one to decide. We'll get to that. Or she'll help Alistair decide. Cause we all know who's pulling the strings here. It's not Alistair. Like, it's hinted that she's put to death if Alistair survives for the safety of the land. I think so, which really sucks, because I wish there was another option for that. Kind of same reasons she has for putting him down. Oh, he's in his wedding outfit. This is his wedding outfit. Are we getting married here? It's never really confirmed. Yeah. That's true.
May I formally present my betrothed, who will soon be your queen.
Or just let out. I don't know if Elena would have let her out.
My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. As a reward, and as an engagement present, I offer you a boon of your choice.
Ooh. I don't know what to pick. Yeah, she is put under lock and key for sure. I don't don't know what Elena's decision for that would be. I asked that the house pay for what they did to my family. Ooh. Or only wish to continue to serve the crown. I mean, she is gonna be kind of the crown, but maybe that will give her more of like a known voice. But she is gonna be kind of behind the scenes, helping lead. Ooh. Sacrifices of the Warden should not be forgotten again. That's a good one. I don't know, what should we pick, guys? Should we do the house thing, or should we maybe do the sacrifices of the Warden? I'm kind of between these two. Because there is somebody in Awakening that we are going to meet. A certain Nathaniel Hal. Spoilers. Warden's is most hollow. Yeah. More fun results. Maybe we could do house for the drama. For the Awakening drama. I'm gonna do that.
Are hereby stripped of their titles and fortune and will be investigated as to their involvement in the Hyeva attack. Hyeva itself is of course restored to your family. Namely your brother
Fergus!
Since he was found safe and
Poor Fergus. I feel so bad.
Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl-How, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them.
Lore choice, yeah.
What are your plans? I assume with the wedding you will be remaining enthroned.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna stay.
I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby.
Aww.
There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Yeah. Aww. Now we get to talk to everybody.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? I was so scared that I might lose you. But here you are. And here I am. Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
Morrigan was telling the truth after all. About the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet for more lay. But they've already sent questions.
Cullen wedding in DAI 2. We're not romancing Cullen in Dragon Age Inquisition. So no wedding for us. Tell them they were wrong. Gaslight them. Gaslight them.
If only they knew how handy a Maleficar can be, right? No, I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I guess we'll find out on YouTube. I'll find her.
Sticking around. It's up to you, I suppose. I don't imagine she'll be easy to find if she doesn't want to be.
I'll get to her eventually.
Wait to be alone with you. These formal affairs.
I'll get to her later. Funny that Cass thinks there's a wedding no matter the romance status, yeah. We'll be married soon, you know.
To marry the woman I love. I figure there can't be much better than that. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Single solos break up with her as Divine or any of the others. Yeah. It's okay. We still love Cass. She's a little gullible. I'm not as squishy as you think.
Apparently not. Thankfully, it appears to be the exception when it comes to its kind. Otherwise, I might be forced to revise my opinion completely. But I will go now. I'm thinking I will return to Orzammar. Perhaps I will fight the dark spawn in the deep roads. Clear them out for good. They remind me of pigeons.
That might take a while.
It appears that time is a luxury I possess. The Blight may be over, but the dark spawn will just go underground once again. Perhaps I can do something to aid the dwarves.
No, I think that's a really good idea, Shale.
Something worth existing for. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense, yes.
Good. Perhaps I will see it again one day. I hope so. For a flesh creature, it has been excellent company.
Aww. Fergus!
I heard that my little sister was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle. I was surprised, to put it mildly. Father, he would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
Oh, I know I should have looked harder for you. Oh, I'm so sorry about Orin and Oriana. Oh.
I'm trying not to think too much about them. Hal has lost everything, that bastard. Vengeance is bitter, but I think about Orin. It barely seems like it's enough. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
At the wedding for certain.
My little sister, marrying the king. All I can think is what Mother would have said about that. Take care of yourself, you hear? I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to take it.
Aw, Fergus. I'm glad he's okay. Oh, Archdemon!
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the civil war and then defeated the Blight.
What, like it's hard?
Allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
So I'm learning. It's good that you're staying here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden will have influence, and there is much to be done. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being.
Okay.
Seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence.
Of course.
I'm rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
I will do my best. Alright. Liliana! Oh, she's wearing such a cute dress!
The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
You should be taking a bow with me.
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Good luck with that! Are you sure that's a good idea?
Of course I do. I can't think of anything more important. I can give something back to the entire world. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
I mean, I don't necessarily think that's a good idea, but I can't stop you, Liliana. Oh, Zevran.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
Oh, welcome break? You don't have to say, you know.
And leave you to face the unwashed masses alone? Perish the thought. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here. Is that true?
That is indeed what I said. Yes.
And if I said I was thinking of moving on, seeing the sights, meeting new people and killing a few?
You can go if you come back.
this is true. If I happen to return on occasion with a string of crows behind me, be a good friend and kill them for me, yes?
Of course.
I think that will work, sad as I am to part company. Well then, I suppose I shall be leaving soon. Perhaps Parvolan. The Canary are pleasant folk, I hear.
You'll have to ask them about that.
Bon viati, as we say back home. Drink well and be merry. Life is good.
When...
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his.
Well, let's hope we end up a little bit nicer than Loghain.
Blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this.
Stay with us.
Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Alistair asked you to stay?
He's a good lad, and his heart is in the right place. He wants to see the lot of mages improved, and I am willing to help him.
Yay.
I understand you are remaining in Denerim, so we will likely see each other a great deal. I look forward to it. For now, I imagine the hero of Ferelden still has much to do. Good luck.
I'm so happy Wynn stays, even if it's just for a little bit. Scratch! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're the best boy.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning.
Stan.
The Shock on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
I can see that. Do the Canary celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly.
I would love to see that.
There are few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Sounds fun. That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions.
Okay, maybe not as much
I
fun.
should tell you, I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
That will be a long trip home.
Yes, it will be difficult to travel alone after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great
I'll miss you, Stan. You helped me as well. It's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps
I love Stan so much.
Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Alright. What is Al gonna have to say?
You have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it.
Ew. Ew. Okay. Enjoying yourself already, I see.
After what we went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it. So I guess you're staying here in Denerim? Unless my hearing's bad, which happens.
That's the plan.
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself, at least for a bit. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again, see where that goes.
That's uncharacteristically optimistic of you.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm all about the cheery, romantic optimism. And since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I just wanted to say, you're all right for a human.
And you're all right for a dwarf. I'll be nice.
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden.
Alright, I just want to do one thing real quick. I just want to make sure we don't get an ad soon. Morgan is here. Really? She shouldn't be. She's not supposed to be. Are you just trying to make me look? Dog by set. That's Scratch! Or is that actually Morgan? And she's like shapeshifted. No, look. Left side. Oh, other. Is that actually Morgan? Morgan! I love you, bestie. Alright.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Alright, I really hope the marriage mod works. It looks like she just switched into it, so I'm like, let me marry him. She has that form and spy on party if you send her away after getting out of the wilds or any other point too. Ooh. 6 months later. We had to wait 6 months to get married? Are you kidding me? So yeah, it's like 85% confirmed that's her. You know what? I want to believe it. I'm gonna believe it. Because I love Morgan. Oh, there went my headset. Hold on. I'm gonna have to plug them in. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Hold on. Hold on! Okay. Actually, let me... Okay. Sorry. The headset blends in. Nope, nope, nope. Why is it still blinking? Okay. We're good. Loading screen time. Do, 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 do. Bam, 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 ba da 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 da. I'm actually gonna grab some water. Alright, here comes the bride, hopefully. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Sometime today. What is happening? There we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Any day now. You just take your time, game. It's not like I've been streaming almost 6 hours. Here we go! my gosh. So loud. At least on my end. Oh, Fergus, what's your armor doing? Yeah, Liliana is actually singing at the wedding. Aww. Everybody came. Aww. My dog. It was all worth it for this moment right here. Minus Fergus's armor. Aww, this is so cute. They all came back just for my wedding 6 months later. Also, not sure what's happening with like the floor situation going on, but it's okay. We can pretend. Oh, even Cheryl's there clapping. Oh my gosh. Ferelden's king and queen, everybody. And that was it. I hope that was it. Am I missing anything else? Any more content? There's a little bit of a blank screen. Oh yeah, the epilogue. Alright, in the months that followed his coronation, Alistair surprised many by studying the art of governance and doing his best to rule the kingdom with a fair and even hand. He proved quite popular with the people, his humor and easy grace winning them over as much as his willingness to sneak out of the castle and mingle in the lower class taverns on occasion. Yeah, one thing. Elena married King Alistair in a lavish ceremony that we just watched 6 months after his coronation, becoming the princess consort of Ferelden. Princess consort? Okay. The two toured the nation soon afterwards, and the people were ecstatic to see how the king adored his new bride. Back in camp, take everything off and put it into inventory. That way get free gear at start and don't lose stuff to party members. Ooh. I might do that off stream. And use the camp save, not the autosave thing, for the awakenings. Okay. News that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden and did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genitivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Hold on, I want to do one. I want to snooze again. Okay. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking the pilgrimages, I can't speak anymore, to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the Slayers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court. A scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl even remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favor of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. Bella, the tavern wench, made it to Denerim safely. With the money she was given, she opened a brewery of her own. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Linnea, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her help to resolve disputes with human folk. As for the werewolves, now freed of their curse, they remained together and took the surname Wolf in memory of what they once were. They eventually became the most successful animal trainers in Thedas, and each year would gather to light a candle in memory of the lady who had loved them so well. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Balin's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a successor began almost immediately. I think this is retconned, if I remember correctly. Because if I remember correctly, he's still alive in Inquisition. So either this doesn't happen until after Inquisition, or this was retconned. Brother Burkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long, the assembly severely restricted the Eldrastians. Right. Who? What was retcon? Harrowmont. It said that he died not that long. Or maybe he just... It talked about his death. Brother Burkle resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the Chantry on the surface, where the Divine even contemplated a new exalted march. I know Cullen Singh was retconned. Yeah, he lost control. Yeah, not sure about death. Yeah. Maybe that happens after Inquisition, because I know he's alive in Inquisition. The Dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. Please, please. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with the spear and taken from the Fade. No! The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Good. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. Good. Good. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains. And she may even have been with child. Ooh, da da da. There was no word of her after that, with Flemeth dead, or at least gone. The chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery. For now. The companions who had traveled with Elena eventually scattered to the Four Winds, drawn either by personal duty or by the call to further adventure. The hero remained in Denerim, a celebrity amongst the commoners and a fixture at court, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was rooted and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Waking Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Elena sank her blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of her, however. Dun dun dun! GG's, guys! GG's! Alright, can I